Hey y'all, what is up? Welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to do a fall look using some new goodies. So I've got Natasha Denona Glam, I've got the new Nars matte foundation, I've got the new Nars Climax Extreme mascara, the Laura Mercier, this is translucent honey, shout out to D. Also we have some Mcgrath lipsticks, shout out to D. And I've got a new Nars bronzer. Really quick, I just want to apologize for the lighting. As soon as I sat down to film, the lighting just beamed in. My beauty room isn't done yet, which is why we still haven't done the renovation in the beauty room tour. I don't have curtains up yet, so therefore I can't hide the sun. So hopefully the little glare you see doesn't annoy you too bad. Maybe I put my mirror here. That's a little better. Wait, that's not really better. Hold on, guys. Let me see if I can. Who else is excited about fall? I had my sweater on here to try to get the fall vibes, but the sun is beaming and she is hot. Okay, first things first here, let's put on some concealer. This is the Nars Makeup Forever Matte Velvet Concealer. I typically do not put my concealer on first when I'm wearing foundation. However, I accidentally did this first just out of habit because I have not been wearing foundation. So disregard that. We are putting on foundation. I'm just in the habit of doing this because I haven't been wearing foundation. Got my fall cup coffee. How cute is that? It says good morning pumpkin. I love it. Let me know in the comments if you love it. Okay, now we are going to put on our foundation. This is the Nars Soft Matte Complete Foundation. I'm in the shade Macao, medium deep 4, and I have already worn this, so I know how it wears. Don't worry, wear test is coming up. I already did the wear test, I just gotta edit it. So don't you worry your pretty little faces. And of course, I am using my Makeup Forever flat foundation brush. And I definitely want to go back and get another shade of the Makeup Forever concealer because I feel like that specific shade 5.3, when I put it on with foundation, it looks a little orange under my eyes. But when I just wear it on its own without any foundation, it's fine. So something to think about if you are a shade twin. This is the first time that the sun has ever been beaming in here like this. It is aggressive. Already got my training and cardio in. I trained shoulders today and I am already sore. That means blowouts are going to be so much fun in salon today. Try not to go too aggressive with the foundation on the bottom of my face just due to me wearing my face covering at work. Like I said in my previous video, I haven't been wearing foundation to work just because I realized that was part of the reason as to why I was breaking out so badly. But you know, we still gotta film. Okay, foundation is on. Okay, next up I'm gonna set under my eyes. I went back to my MAC Mineralized Skin Finish just because I started hitting pan already on my Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish Powder, and I just got that. So I told myself, okay, let's pull back. Let's go back to using our Mineralized Skin Finish for a good bit, which again, hitting pan is a good thing, but I also feel like I just got it. Haven't even had it for 3 months yet. I am hoping and praying that this lighting isn't too terrible. In fact, I think I'm going, yeah, it looks better. I have my ring light off now. Now I don't feel like I am as washed out. Okay, now we're going to set with the Laura Mercier Translucent Honey. So I use the original version in my client kit and the deep version in my client kit as well. I can only use the deeper version on myself if I'm not wearing any foundation, because I feel like whenever I have tried to set with the deeper one with foundation, it alters the shade of my foundation a little bit too much for me, so therefore I don't wear it. So I was excited to try this one because I know this would be a good fit for me. Now, let me see if I can back up some more because this lighting is truly a trip. That's better, okay. Because once I put that powder on, it made my face look stark white, and I don't want anyone to get, now let me turn the ring light back on. Yes, that's better, okay. I don't want anyone to think, oh my gosh, that powder made your face white. No, I'm just having some lighting issues. All right, so that was the Laura Mercier powder. Now we're gonna go in with some bronzer. I was looking back at some old comments on a bronzer video, and someone was telling me bronzer needs to be used as bronzer, not in the place of contour. And I'm like, yes, sis, I know that. However, sometimes it's just gonna really depend on the undertone of the bronzer that you're using. Like if you're using a bronzer that is more on a neutral side, then if you wanted to use it as a contour powder, you could. Well, I take it back. You can do whatever you want. If you just prefer that look of warmth and you wanna use it to contour, go off. So we have here the new Nars bronzer. This one is, I cannot say the name, so I'm not even gonna try, but this is the matte bronzer. So you guys know over quarantine, I bought the other bronzer and it was not deep enough. Let me see if I can find it really quick. Here it is, yep. So this one was the bronzing powder. This one is not matte. And the reason why I didn't return it was because I had hopes of using it on a client whenever I get a client for makeup. This was the deepest shade for this one. So that's Punta Cana. And remember I said this did not bronze me at all. And then we have this one here, which is the one that I'm gonna be using today. Now when I opened this one, originally I thought to myself, that is not going to bronze me. And typically for fall looks, I don't want to go too bronzy, but for the sake of today's video and for the sake of, you know, using new products, we're gonna use it for today. This is a beautiful bronzer. Now it definitely is, it pulls more red, but not in a bad way. Like I don't mind it. You guys see it? It's very pretty. Very, very pretty. Now, I'm not going to go around my nose with this one because I don't want it to look too bronzy, and I got just a little bit overzealous here, so let me just, and don't worry, my bronzer collection video is coming, and I am officially maxed out and tapped out of bronzer for the rest of the year. Therefore, I will not be purchasing anymore because it's been a lot. It has been a lot of bronzer. Okay, then I'm just gonna ever so slightly go under that with the Natasha Denona contour powder just to kind of cool it down a little bit because like I stated, I did not want it to be that warm. Well, and I started going to a new gym yesterday and we love it. We're at the Lifetime Fitness. It's freaking awesome. Love, love, love. Sorry, I just washed my hair. I never like my hair the first day after I've washed it. Like it takes me a few days. Of course, the dirtier, the better. I'm actually gonna go get my hair done on Thursday because it's been 4 weeks and it is time to relax the back. Okay, and then I don't have a new blush. I almost got the Charlotte Tilbury No Walk of Shame blush. So I'm just gonna use the blush that I've been going to the most, and that is the Jouer blush right here. I feel like I need to get a more, I guess, fall tone blush, if you will, because all of my blushes are definitely more of like a corally, orangier tone. So, you know, like more of a spring, summertime type vibe. So, no highlight today. We ain't highlighting nothing today. And then brows, I'm just gonna go in really quick with my Benefit brow pencil. Okay, you guys, so this is the eye look for today. We're gonna be using the new Natasha Denona Glam palette. I'm gonna try not to get too thoroughly deep into it because I have a video, like as far as like talking about it, I have a video that is dedicated 100% to it and my thoughts on it. But one thing I will say, when I was watching Lori's video, she hit it right on the head. I understand that the names might be throwing some people off. For instance, it says crease, transition, lash line. Yeah, obviously for anyone that's a woman of color, that's not going to be a crease color. But what we have to understand is, and this is with any palette, use it how you want to. Like, don't get so hung up on the names. Just because it says outer lid doesn't mean that it has to go on the outer lid. So just want to touch bases on that. Let's go ahead and get started. The first thing I'm gonna do is take this shade right here called Blend, kind of like this pinky taupey color, and that is going to go right into my crease. Next up, we're going to take the shade that's called Outer Lid right here, and this is going to go all over my lid. And I'm just gonna take a flat MAC brush, and I'm going to press this all over my lid. I love this color. I think it is so pretty. I mean, if you want it, you could just put this shade all over your lid and go on about your business if you wanted to. Okay, next up, we are going to take the shade Smoke right here. And of course, using my Wayne Goss brush. And I'm going to start it off on the outside here. And then start bringing it in, and I'm bringing it all the way down. Next up, I am going to take the shade called Center Lid right here. And then we are going to just pack this. Then going back in with Outer Lid, that first shade, and just blending those two together. All right, next up, we're gonna take Lash Line. Lash line is going to go right in the crease and go over Smoke. So Smoke was basically the layout for lash line because it is darker. If you are someone who has maybe smaller eyes or closer set eyes, don't bring this dark all the way down because it's just going to shrink your eyes and bring your eyes in even closer. That will not be a good technique for that eye shape. Okay, so that is the eyes. Next up, I'm just gonna line the top ever so slightly with Sephora Felt Tip Wink It. And we're not doing a crazy wing today either. Which we never do a crazy wing. I should say we're just not doing a wing today. And then for the bottom, I went and bought a new Marc Jacobs highliner in Earthquake. This is my favorite eyeliner. And I think this is the best eyeliner. It's pricey, but this is the only eyeliner that stays on and doesn't run. On me, anyway. All right, now for mascara. Y'all know my favorite mascaras are Benefit, Bad Gal Bang, and Nars Climax. So almost basically out of my Bad Gal Bang, it's dry. So when I saw that Nars had a new one, I figured we would give this a shot. And that is what I'm gonna be using today. So the difference between the Nars Climax Extreme versus the regular Climax in the red bottle, this one is supposed to be inkier, darker. So again, I've been playing with it. We'll see, thoughts will be coming. This brush is huge, I will say that. So if you have a hard time getting in your lashes, you might not like this brush, especially for lashes that are shorter, not shorter, lashes that are tighter and curl. My best friend's like that. Her lashes are super curly. That's why she likes the Bad Gal Bang, because that wand isn't very big and it literally like kind of grabs and pulls at your lashes. So far I like it. I do feel like the original Climax in the red bottle, it gives you more volume. Okay, and then lashes, because I have been wearing lashes. My justification for me wearing lashes now, I can't get my life with my lipstick at work. I'm covered, we can't see it. But what you do see is my eye. So, you know, it's just the little things, the little joys. I have been loving the Ardell Demi Wispies. I like these because I'm not a fan of an overly dramatic lash. However, of course, you know, if you're wearing a lash, you want the lash to be seen, but I feel like these are easy to apply. The band is super light, it's not bulky, and it looks good, honestly, with whatever type of look you're doing. If you're doing more of a makeup, no makeup look, but you want your lashes to be the main attraction. If you're doing a glam look, like you can wear these for any type of eye look. Cut it, make sure you're measuring your eye and cutting your lashes to fit your eye. I wear these all the time, so I know exactly where to cut it. And the lash glue that I like to use is by Eyelure. I have no idea if this lash glue is even available anymore. I went into Ulta on Sunday and I was looking for it and I couldn't find it, so I might need to see if I can check online for it. I like this lash glue because when I take the lashes off, I don't feel like my lashes come off with it. Especially since I've been wearing lashes more. Like with the Duo, I get it, you know, it does what it's supposed to do. Like your lash is on, however, not at the expense of taking my own lash off, you know what I mean? Like if it's just like a one-time thing, if I have like an event and I need to make sure that everything is just on, okay, but I would not use Duo every single day because I just think it's heavy duty. It's the truth. And if you're still using hair glue for your lashes at this point in 2020, praying for your eyes. Alrighty, so I've got that tacky. I'm just gonna tip my head back a little bit. Drop that down in the center. Next, I like to take the outside. Get that on. Then the inner, lash on. Making sure everything's nice and secure. Then what I will do, I'll just kind of press down on the band itself to make sure it is on. And voila. The more you practice putting on lashes, the easier it gets. So last but not least, I forgot, I wanted to take lash line and put lash line on the lash line. Then we'll take a little bit of center lid and pop that on the inner corner because we do what we want. Now for lips. Of course, unfortunately, I'm not gonna be able to wear it at work, but I've got these two Pat McGrath lip colors here. So I've got this one in Wrecked. I'll give you guys a little swatch of it. $4.25. It's like a beautiful fuchsia. Very, very pretty. And then I've got the shade, ooh, these components are heavy. Feels luxe, feels like Pat. And then this is the shade 35mm, which is stunning. That's 35mm right here, which is the one we're gonna put on for this video. Oh, wow. Are these matte? Oh yeah, this is matte. Wow. Oh yeah. Ooh, this lip color. I feel all fall and vampy. All right, y'all. this is our finished look. And this is a look. All right, you guys, so this is our finished look and I am loving it. I hope you enjoyed getting ready with me while I, just play in some new makeup. Don't worry, I have videos coming for Natasha Denona Glam and the Nars matte foundation, so just make sure you stay tuned. I hope everyone is doing well. I am praying for you, sending positive vibes. You know the deal. Keep it simple and I will see you in the next video. Peace.